Hi guys, Bitcoin is really close to a potential new breakout here, and yes, the screenshot is correct. I will also talk about why I just bought $100,000 worth of Ethereum. So if you want to know why I did this, then definitely stick around here until the end of the video and make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also activate the bell so that you will always be notified when I put out one of these important updates. And now let's get here directly into the Bitcoin chart. So many of you know that I had pointed out here this bigger broadening falling wedge here on the 1 hourly chart. So we can actually also put this on the 4 hourly chart. It doesn't make a big difference. So here we can actually see it now a little bit clearer. So here we can see that Bitcoin might be really close to a potential breakout here on the 4 hourly chart. Also, when we look on the stochastic RSI here, we see that we were going sideways here and potentially getting now a buy signal on the stochastic RSI, which will the Bitcoin price catapult out of this bigger broadening falling wedge. So, but there is a small catch because we are also really close to overbought conditions here. So that means even though if we get the breakout, it could not last for really long unless we get a massive volume accompanied breakout here, something like this. So if we get a breakout like this or even higher in one 4 hourly candle, so then things are looking different, because then the Bitcoin price most likely comes a little bit down, goes sideways, and then from here gains momentum to go back to the upside. So but right now we don't have this situation in the market. It looks more like, even though if we get this breakout here, that the Bitcoin price then here in these levels, so here's a resistance level, $19,500, approximately there we will hit resistance, start then under this resistance going sideways, and then with some luck we will push through and then go here higher. So but regardless of what the stochastic RSI is showing us, the technical target would be all the way up here at $21,744 for this broadening falling wedge here on the Bitcoin chart. So, and of course I'm gonna put in a long position once we are breaking here out of this broadening wedge. So when I see the Bitcoin price here going to $19,300, as I told you also yesterday guys, approximately there, I'm gonna put in a long position. I will do this on a Bybit. So, and if you also want to take that trade, then use here my link. There you still get $4,500 guys, but only if you use my specific link here. And also on BitGet there are $4,163 also only with this link. So and then you will get this bonus and we can make some money here together while we are watching here what the overall market structure for Bitcoin will do here in the next coming days and weeks. I also gonna talk about this now here in a second. So here's another pattern that I'm still waiting for to be completed, and that is here potential double bottom. There we see here, because we have here a lower low and here a higher low. So but here the stochastic RSI is still pointing down. So even with today's close, the stochastic RSI will most likely be around here. So and then we have still room for another 2 days before we hit the bottom, more or less, maybe even 3 days. So in these 3-4 days, the Bitcoin price could technically break here this lower low and go lower. So but here comes now why that would be not that bad. So because if we break this lower low here, so actually let me clean this up now a little bit. So if we break here this lower low, then we could see a potential bullish divergence here on the daily chart, because we would have then here a low and a lower low, and if that would be now here the RSI, potentially we see then the RSI creating higher lows. So and here this constellation is then a bullish divergence, and there we can put in some nice swing trades for Bitcoin with low leverage, with a low position, and build then up to a bigger position with also more leverage as a big swing trade. So that is my game plan here for the next coming days and weeks for the Bitcoin price. So and now I want to show you why we could be potentially really close to the bottom. And for that I go here to the Brave New Coin chart. Here on the Brave New Coin chart you see here, so it's also called the legacy chart for Bitcoin, because since the beginning where Bitcoin started trading on an exchange, you have here the Bitcoin price tracked. So, and the Pi cycle bottom indicator, what it does, it shows you where the previous bottom was. So, and every time when we got here a crossover from the green line over the red line, this indicator was activated and has then signaled that we have hit the bottom. And so far it was always correct. When you look here at these two bottoms, it was always correct at the bottom. Here again, this crossover. So, and we are now really close to get another crossover, which will then signal another Pi cycle bottom. So, and at that point, I also definitely gonna weigh heavy in on spot to buy Bitcoin and also to start building my long positions. That will be the moment where I definitely gonna start building my long positions if we don't have already confirmation before from the daily chart with a bullish divergence. So if we see a bullish divergence on the daily chart and we get a little bit later the Pi cycle bottom signal, what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna start building my long positions based on the bullish divergence already. So, but I will double down on this once the Pi cycle bottom indicator is signaling that we have hit the bottom, and also adjust the leverage on this trade. So that is my game plan here for maybe the next 7 to 10 days. In that kind of range, we should see here another bottom signal. So now let me talk about why I actually bought so much Ethereum today. Maybe some of you guys can recall that I said if Ethereum comes here into this green zone, I will buy and dollar cost average into Ethereum. So, and that's what I did. I bought a little bit here, I bought a little bit here, I also bought all the way down here, then I bought here again. So, and now I bought one more time again here, because like I said, with Bitcoin, we are just around 7 to 14 days away from a potential bottom. So if the Pi cycle bottom indicator will also not be broken with the stock to flow model, but yeah, if that's not the case and it's correct, then we are really close to it. So, and that means also here with the Ethereum price, we are really close to a bottom. So for me, it doesn't matter anymore if we come here all the way back down, let's say here even lower to like $700, because in 2, 3, 4 months, it will not matter anymore, because the Ethereum price will then be trading potentially again close to $2,000 or even higher. So I anyway doubled then my cash or my stable coin at that time, but of course not Luna. So I will definitely not choose Luna or the Tron stablecoin. No, so but yeah, it actually doesn't matter where I actually bought then, if it was all the way down here or if it was here. If the Ethereum price even in 1 year goes back to $3,000 or $4,000, I made then 3x, 4x my money that I invested, and that's for me absolutely fine. So, and we can see here in that this range is actually quite significant for the Ethereum price, because we have dipped in here multiple times, even one time under it. So, and then here again dipped in it, and now the price is again fighting to get here into this range. It just dropped out of this range with the new 4-hourly candle here. That's why it started out in red. So, but I expect the Ethereum price to more or less hold this level and to see here further up move. So, and then here, once we are getting in direction of $1,250, there I will then also put in a new long position, a big long position with the Ethereum that I've just bought to yeah, leverage my gains here on Ethereum. So because we have then here also potential double bottom pattern. So, but only if we break here this neckline at the $1,250. So, and that obviously I gonna do again on a Bybit, guys. One more time, don't forget there is still $4,500 that you can get only with my specific link, and you can also still participate in the trading competition here in Bybit. There we can win together up to $8 million and daily prizes that are handing out, like Bored Apes, Clone X, NFTs, or also cash prizes on a daily basis. So definitely try also to take advantage of that. So guys, there you have it. That's the outlook for the next couple of hours, and also a little bit for the longer term, and also you know now what I'm going to do. If you enjoyed this content, then let me know in the comments below what you believe is going to happen, and if I'm actually right with what I'm saying, also in regards to the pi cycle bottom indicator. So yeah, smash up the like button, click subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.